Hey everybody, it's Chad McNabb driving here in East Tennessee, and right now I'm driving here in Cleveland, downtown Cleveland, and over here is the old Hardwick woolen mill on my right. It's built probably back in the late 1800s. Part of it has some condos and lofts, and then there's some few spaces for different like artists and stuff that are in there. Then the rest of it's kind of abandoned. And over here on my right, we see these rocks and fence. That is the old Whirlpool factory. It used to be a huge Whirlpool factory right there. And it was there for many, many years. It was before Whirlpool. It was Magic Chef and Maytag. But now Whirlpool, about I think 10 years ago, they built them a new factory about 3 or 4 miles east of here on Highway 64. If you turn at the red light right here, you can go out there to their new factory. And right here, it's called 5 Points, and where these streets come together. And this building on my right is the old Sandra Mills. I think that used to be a sock factory, but now it's been converted into these apartments. And I think part of it's affordable apartments, maybe. A friend of mine from school, Nicholas Lilios, I think, is the one who did it. And he also did these apartments over here on my left. Now, these are regular market rate apartments, and then there are also some businesses on the bottom floor. I said now, this is coming in downtown. You got this little square over here, the Catch restaurant over there on the left. That's a good seafood restaurant. And there is the Cleveland Police Center. That's the headquarters for the Cleveland Police Department. And over here on my left, you got a couple of new restaurants. You got Mash and Hops. You got a Indigo Cafe, restaurant, bar. High school interior. Mainly, I just want to come up here and give a little update on some of the stuff that's happened lately. I got other videos on downtown Cleveland, so you already know there's a lot of some of the stuff I've talked before in other videos. There's Cafe Roma restaurant. That's an Italian restaurant that's real good. And over here, of course, on my left is the Bradley County Courthouse. Downtown Cleveland, they've really done some good renovation here in the past 10 years. Added some new stuff down here. Of course, here's Lee University. There's St. Luke's Episcopal Church over here on my left. I told you that story about the mausoleum there with the Cragmile family. Of course, you got these big old nice houses right here on Ocoee Street. It's been here for many years. There's the Cleveland Public Library, and then there's another addition to the back of that house. There's the Lee University Chapel. Of course, that's a Church of God affiliated university that's really grown a lot here lately, in the last 20 years. Said Ocoee Street. This is like your original Cleveland Main Street. All these big old houses. Of course, as Cleveland's grown, Ocoee Street is not quite as important as it used to be. Still beautiful little houses over here that people take care of. But there you go. Another one. Once you get up here to 20th Street, you get into a more modern, newer part of Cleveland. Right here is 20th Street. You got turn left here, and you can go to Nova Hospital. But I'm gonna go down here to 20th Street and turn out here to something that's just been built here in the past couple of years too. It's really a cool thing. University. The university's campus has grown a lot in the past 20 years. And then you have Mayfield Elementary School, which is where I went to 5th and 6th grade, is right up there on the left. And now we're going to come out here to this Pie. It's called the Pie Center. And I'll tell you a little bit more about it when I get here. And of course, Lee University, they have even more stuff over here. They've taken this old field over here and renovated it, made it to a sports complex. Got a track over there, soccer field. But here is the Pie Center. This Pie Center was built, that used to be American Uniform Company used to have their building there, and they was a clothes manufacturer. And they made clothes for different, and there's Lee University's baseball field, and they made clothes for different kinds of jobs like nurses and stuff like that. But Bradley County Schools bought that a couple of years ago and renovated it, and now it's called the Pie Center, and it's for training high schoolers in their careers, kind of like a STEM academy. It's for juniors and seniors in high school. There are some a little commercial space too in it for juniors and seniors in high school to come there and train for Bradley County schools, Polk County schools, and in the future, some of the other surrounding county schools around Bradley County, like Meigs and McMinn, some of Hamilton County. Of course, I did a video the other week going driving a Peerless Road over here to Spring Creek. Right over here is 25th Street and Spring Creek Apartments in Spring Creek Town Center is right over here that I did in that video. But I'm gonna drive out here and drive by a couple of newer housing developments and apartments. Here's this house right here. It's been in Cleveland for many years with this big pond in front of it. The ducks and geese in there. I don't see any right there, but usually sometimes you'll come over here and there's a bunch of geese in the pond, or they're walking across the road. You gotta wait on the geese to get out of the way before you can keep going. Spring Creek is just right over here to the right, around across behind those trees over here in these houses. This is Highland Street. Of course, you're kind of up on this hill right here. This is called East Tennessee. You have 3 different landforms. You got, of course, the Appalachian Mountains, which are close forms the border between Tennessee and North Carolina. Then you have the Appalachian Ridge and Valley, or Tennessee. It's the Tennessee Valley, and Cleveland and most of your cities, their major cities in East Tennessee, are in the Appalachian Ridge and Valley region. So we're gonna have valleys in between ridges. And that's why East Tennessee is so hilly. And actually that region goes from Alabama all the way up to New York. So it's just not Tennessee. Now I'm coming down here on Weeks Drive, out here to some newer housing and apartments. Here's Weeks Horizon Townhomes on my right. And then here's a new subdivision by D.R. Horton called the Enclave at Weeks Drive. Windy Ridge subdivision. That subdivision's been there for a while. This is a kind of a really curvy road coming through here. This kind of was a rural area because it's kind of back out here to itself, but it's really started to develop here in the past couple of years too. Some apartments up there. Here's some newer townhouses over here, condos. It's just been, they built a few several years ago. Now they're building a lot more new ones over here. Then behind this house on the left, there's a subdivision back up there, but you have to go up to the next street over to get to it. There's some newer apartments. Said Cleveland's grown pretty good here lately. Bradley County's grown pretty good late in the past 10, 15 years. I think Bradley County's population is about 110,000 now, and Cleveland's almost 50,000. Here, this subdivision's been there for a few years. These houses. There's APD 40 right down there on the right is Spring Creek. 25th Street becomes APD 40, which is a bypass that goes around Cleveland. And there are some more new apartments. And like I said, in the background, I probably can't see them because it's cloudy and hazy. But Appalachian Mountains in Polk County are there in the background. You just can't see them right now. But that's going to be my short little update of new developments here in Cleveland. If you want to see more of East Tennessee, Middle Tennessee, just leave a comment below, like and subscribe, and thanks for watching this video.